Welcome to East Coast LQ Reviews. So today, I got another beer review. I got Ashley with me here today. So we're going to do a duo review. This is highly acclaimed KBS. This is a flavored stout. This is the Maple Mackinac Fudge. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
It is a imperial stout with Mackinac Fudge coffee, maple syrup, and chocolate aged in oak bourbon barrels.
Yummy.
11%. Says bottled 10/27/20, so this is pretty fresh. This is, what's that, like 2 weeks? This is like 2 weeks old probably.
Just about.
Yeah. I also got Beer Advocate pulled up here. Beer Advocate gave this one 99 out of 100 for world class. So they say it's a world class beer. Style is a stout American Imperial, ABV 11%. From Founders Brewing Company out of Michigan, United States. And availability says rotating/seasonal. Notes says Michigan didn't invent old-fashioned fudge, but it was perfected here. We pay tribute to this time-honored tradition with KBS Maple Mackinac Fudge by amplifying the rich chocolate notes of KBS using Mackinac Fudge coffee, then adding maple syrup and aging it in oak bourbon barrels. We've created a bold new take on our barrel-aged classic, one that could only have originated in Michigan. I'd just like to say, where is it? It says malt beverage with artificially flavored Mackinac Fudge coffee. So you know the difference between natural and artificial.
Of course.
So artificial is fake flavor basically, and then natural would mean that they use natural ingredients. We're gonna crack this open. 11%. Definitely looks like a nice dessert beer. So this actually, just to go over the price with you guys, this was like $22 for a 4-pack. So I grabbed the single in case I wasn't a big fan of it. $7 for the single. Still pretty pricey, but KBS is usually like around that. I think it was like $16 for the 4-pack of the regular KBS, which is their breakfast stout, which is a stout aged in bourbon barrels. But this one they add the Mackinac Fudge and maple syrup to it. So I'm gonna crack this open. And we're going to go for the pour, go over the color with you guys. These Stella Artois glasses. Looks like motor oil.
Wow, I'm scared.
It looks good.
It looks so intimidating. I don't know.
What color would you say that head is?
The head, it's like a...
Like coffee cream?
Coffee cream, and then the bottom is like a...
Kind of brownish, actually. It's kind of like a brownish head.
Yeah, the head's brown, and I would say this is like a black coffee.
Oh,
no
I'm not
cream,
done. Hold on,
no
hold on.
sugar.
I'm trying to give us an even pour.
Oh, you can pour yourself a little more if you
I think you're going to like this. You liked the peanut butter stout yesterday, right?
Yeah, I did.
So, was that your first stout?
Yes, it was.
So, we went to Trinity Brew House yesterday, which is a brew house in Providence. And I had Ashley try the peanut butter stout, and she was actually a fan of it. But that was on tap. Usually stouts are really good on tap. But let's go, let's check out the color on this. What do we say? It's like lots of bubbles. Looks pretty carbonated. Nice pitch black color.
It smells
like a brownish head.
It smells chocolatey.
Oh, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. So yeah, it's got a nice color to it. Let's go for the nose. Wow, lots of chocolate.
Yeah.
Smells fudgy.
It does.
It's got like the sweetness of the maple syrup, but I wouldn't say it's... What are you saying? This is definitely coffee. So
yeah.
You get coffee and like a roasty,
It
coffee.
reminded me of like coffee milk from elementary school.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So nice coffee, decent amount of fudge. The only thing I'm not really picking up on, like I'm getting like a little bit of like vanilla. I'm not really picking up much of the oak or the maple syrup. It has a good sweetness, but I'm not really getting much of the maple syrup on the nose or like the oak. So like oak kind of woody because it's in the bourbon barrels.
Yeah.
But then you get like caramel, vanilla.
Chocolatey, fudge.
Well, no, I'm saying that those are the notes that you would normally get with the bourbon barrel.
Oh, I see.
When they add the bourbon barrel to the beer. So it's gonna have like oaky, vanilla, caramel notes. But like I said, I'm not really getting much of the oak or the maple syrup. I'm guessing you're gonna taste the maple syrup. Ready to try it?
Cheers.
Cheers. Do you like it?
Not really.
You don't really like it?
No. I like the one yesterday.
It's kind of got a boozy taste to it.
Hold on.
I like it. I think it's good. It's got like roasted coffee, nice dark chocolate notes. Really fudgy.
It's okay.
You don't like it?
It's alright, guys.
Yeah, really fudgy. Just a little bit of maple syrup. I'm not really getting much maple syrup. You do not look like you're enjoying it.
Oh man.
Roasted coffee. So chocolate, roasted coffee. A little bit of an astringent finish, getting some of that oak, a little vanilla. Like I said, not much maple syrup. I'm not getting as much maple syrup as I thought I would.
Me
I think
either.
the fudge kind of takes over. It's more of like
Something's
a
taking over.
fudgy chocolate bomb.
Yeah, but it has a little twang to it.
It's got like a little bit of a sweetness, but like I said, you're really not getting much of the maple syrup. As far as 11%, it does have a little bit of a boozy aftertaste, right?
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of a burn going down. Not really the initial sip.
Oh, I didn't get any burn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is surprising.
I think it has like a... What are you going to say is surprising why?
Because usually I get burns from like anything and everything.
Yeah. It's a good dessert beer. Just a little disappointed it doesn't have as much maple syrup. I kind of wish it had a little bit more maple syrup.
I agree.
Like more of like a maple sweetness. But it does have a good amount of sweetness. Like you get the sweetness from like the caramel and the chocolate. But I think it's more, like I said, like a fudgy chocolate bomb rather than like what I kind of picture, which I thought it would be like lots of fudge and maple syrup. But unfortunately, it doesn't really have much maple syrup. It's good though. I like it. I enjoy it. Would I pay $22 for the 4-pack? Probably not. I think I'm glad I just picked up one.
Yeah.
As far as consistency goes, it's got like a medium to high mouthfeel.
So
right?
What's your rating overall?
What?
What's your rating?
Medium to full. Sorry, I don't know why I said medium to high. Medium to full mouthfeel. So it's got like a nice consistency to it. It does taste a little thinner than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I thought it would be
thicker.
Too.
Yeah. Carbonation's good. It's got like medium carbonation. Maybe actually I'm kind of getting more of the maple syrup now.
You are?
Just
I think
you
let it rest, so maybe the notes are coming up a little more.
And usually stouts are better when they're a little bit more warm.
Really? Because I was
pick up more of the flavors.
I was gonna say, oh, put it in. I wish it was like cold, but you said it's better.
Yeah, stouts usually you can pick up more of the flavors when it's warmer. When it's around like room temperature, you want it to be. You don't want it to be hot, you know. Getting a little bit more maple syrup now. Like I said, it's kind of just like a fudgy, chocolatey. Did you purposely put the bottle in front of your face?
No. What do you mean?
Okay. All right. So like I said, price $7 for the single. It was $23 for a 4-pack. Rating for this one, it's good. Would I pick up another one? Like Ashley said, probably not. But I'm glad that I got to try it. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 because it is very unique and I do like the flavor I'm getting from it. It is a little filling. I think this is like a one and done beer.
Yeah,
like you
so
can have this as a dessert, like one of these. There's no way you're going to drink more than 2 of these.
Definitely.
Well, at least I couldn't. You know, in my opinion, I couldn't drink more than one of these.
I can't even get through this. So.
I was going to say, this is only half one.
Yeah.
So, rating... Oh, yeah, I said 9 out of 10. What do you want to give it for a rating, Ashley?
Considering I'm not a major beer drinker, so keep that in mind, but I'm going to give it a 5.
5?
Yeah.
Like average?
Yeah, I'm not...
But it's unique.
It's unique. I'm
don't
not
like
feeling the taste.
You don't like it?
No.
You don't even want to give it a little bit higher because it's unique.
Okay, 6.
5 is like average.
It is average.
5 is like, no, well, like on my scale, 5 is like average. But I mean, it's your opinion. Zach gets very aggravated with me when I question him on his ratings.
Yeah, let me have my rating.
But it's because
different.
I don't know. I guess some people just look at the scale differently. Like, I think 5 is like average. Like, it's just a plain, ordinary beer. Like, you drink anytime. There's nothing going for it. It's just average. It's okay. It doesn't taste bad. So anything under like a 5 would be like bad. Like, not, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like 4 would be like not good. You know, you don't really like it.
Yeah.
Like the taste wise. 3 would be like right around there. And then getting any below that would be like something you can't really, you know what I mean? You can't drink, or like 1 would be like straight garbage, tastes like crap that you don't like at all. Something you're just going to dump down the sink.
It's like...
So, in my opinion, like I said, 5 is just like an average. And with this beer just being how it is, maple Mackinac Fudge, they use the artificial flavoring, which is not a big deal in my opinion. It doesn't bother me that it's artificially flavored. It still tastes good, like I said. But like I said, it's unique because they add all those different aspects to it. They add the maple syrup, they add the fudge, and they age it in the bourbon barrel. So I mean, it does go through a process compared to other beers. That's why I said a 5 in my book isn't really a fair rating. But that if you think that's what... I
don't hate it, but I don't love it. That's what I'll have to say. Okay.
Now, would you recommend it to somebody?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. I'm going to recommend it to you guys. If you guys like the regular KBS, this one's pretty good. It's definitely a lot more chocolatey. If I have to say the difference between this and regular KBS, is this is a lot more chocolatey. The maple syrup just adds like a little bit of sweetness to it. It's not like jumping out at you, maple syrup, you know, like you would think it would be when you see something that says maple syrup. You think it's going to be like
overly sweet
maple syrup in your face, you know?
In your face.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I think it's really good. Ashley gave it a 5. Don't really agree with that, but okay. But yeah, like I said, I recommend it. Anything else you want to say about it, Ashley?
No, I think I'm all set.
Okay. If there's anything that you guys like to see on the channel, leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more cool videos and like your beer. Thanks for watching. Cheers.